All right, your senior years came. You played football. You finished basketball. Now it's time for recruiting. Kind of go into your understanding, your situation when you chose to go to school.
Uh, I was hard-headed, man. I really just put it on the back burner. I was getting mail. I was getting calls. Uh, I wasn't taking the calls. I was just kind of trying to hide from the whole recruiting process.
Why is that?
Cause it's crazy because you get all of these coaches and they calling and they telling you different things, and it's kind of hard to see through what's real and what's fake. So it was kind of hard for me to narrow it down to who was being genuine with me, and you had a lot to look at as far as what players they had at the school, where they winning. So I took a different route. I just said, hey, Toledo been calling me the most out of everybody, probably. I said, I'm the kind of dude, I'm gonna get along with anybody. So I said, I'm going to Toledo. I took one visit, and at the time, I was playing basketball, so we was playing every Friday and Saturday. And to take a college visit, I would have to miss 2 basketball games. So I ended up missing 2 when I went on my visit to Toledo. I said, hey, I'm just gonna make it work here instead of taking 4 more visits and missing basically half of the basketball season.
All right. So you play in the MAC conference. Kind of go into your understanding and experience of playing at the University of Toledo.
I came out ranked as the top recruit in the MAC, and we had great coaching staff. Man, I learned.
How did it make you feel, man? Being recognized.
Like I said, it was overwhelming because I'm just a kid from East Chicago, and like I said, a lot of that stuff I never knew other people would tell me. So actually my coach ended up bringing me a magazine where they was rating recruits and stuff, and they had me rated as the top recruit coming into the MAC.
Okay. All right. So your playing experience, you playing with top-notch guys. Who helped you along the way in your first couple of years at the University of Toledo?
I would just say the whole program. It was tough on me because as you know, coming from East Chicago, it's different. We kind of worked as hard as we got to, and when I got there, I struggled. I didn't struggle on the field because like I say, that's I felt most at home. It was natural to me, but to make it into class and just being disciplined, and I had never lifted a weight in high school, so I hated going to work out because they knew my situation. They knew I hadn't worked out in high school, so they wanted to push me, and I avoided weightlifting sessions. I missed some, got in trouble with that. So I kind of came into college not as mature as I probably needed to be, but they couldn't deny what I was doing on the field. My coach at the time, David Yost, he told me I picked up the offense and I practiced as good as anybody he had ever seen or he had ever coached. So I came in and redshirted. At the time, I didn't even know what redshirt was. So I was practicing, and at the end of camp, he told me I was redshirting. So I spent the whole season on the scout team. Really didn't work with the offense at all. And then when it came time for spring practice after that season as a true freshman, he bumped me up from scout team, which was I was like the 5th quarterback, bumped me up to the number 2 quarterback, and that was the first time I really struggled on the field because I went from having to know 10% of the offense that I learned in training camp to I needed to know 100% of it, and it was and I kind of struggled on the field just because I was thinking too much and trying to process all of that. But I finished the spring pretty strong. I was the backup quarterback. Came into the next season as the backup. I played in 6 games, Played at Penn State in front of 110,000 people.
It's crazy right there.
And we ended up winning the championship that year. So I mean, it was good times.
How did you deal with playing in front of 110,000 people to where at Central you may get 2,000?
I don't know, man. I mean, I think when you on the road, when you got that us against them attitude, it's kind of easy to kind of bond together and think, hey, we traveling with 55 players, and we finna come in here and beat this team who was powerhouse in the Big Ten in front of 110,000 people. So we ended up coming in and beating them. So I mean, it wasn't hard. It was just we kind of hyped ourselves up. It was like us against them.